Hello, this is Nicole. Welcome to Art of the Budget. My pronouns are she and her, and I live in the Pacific Northwest, which is the traditional territory of the Coast Salish tribes. I'm actually recording for the first time in Florida, which is where I am visiting for the holidays. I finally understand what all the southeastern YouTubers mean when they talk about the sun. It was so bright, it was hard to find a spot where I wasn't totally backlit or I wasn't totally washed, like blown out from the light. Anyway, this is a week 3 check-in. It's a little late, but I actually haven't made many transactions the last couple days because, as you'll see, I decided to do a cash budget for my holiday travel. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let's see. First of all, I had some income. I have a kiln, and sometimes I help people out by firing their work, and I just charge a tiny little bit for just for helping with like maintenance. And so I don't really have a spot for that. It's usually cash, so I usually include it, but then I added it to my cash budget, so I just want to make sure that that's clear. So I'll go ahead and put it in. I'll put in art sales for right now. I had a little bit more income. Let's see. So I had some work come back from galleries. Nope, that was last week. Let's see. I had some sales. I did an art sale. A lot of it was work that I will donate the proceeds from, so you'll see that in just a minute, but $155 in art sales. I also had a piece that was broken in transit returning from a gallery, and it was in the contract that it was covered by their insurance during that transit back, and it was also their responsibility because they didn't pack the work correctly, and so I was reimbursed for the insurance value of a vase, and that was $65. And I did have some work come back from galleries, and I had donated those funds from this flower project that I do, and I actually was unpacking another box and found another envelope of flower money, so that was pretty cool. Alright, so I think that's all of my income that I've had come in recently. And let's see, I'm gonna go down to daily living. I'm over in groceries, which isn't great, but I did put the bar pretty low, maybe unreasonably so, this month. So I have a little bit. This is $18.40 from f.i.r.e, and that was for plain snacks, and that was so that I wouldn't need to spend money to eat gross food in the airport. So I got some chocolate, some roasted edamame, some apples, and orange and red pepper, which was really delicious, and a few other things, some like Cliff Bars. Let's see, to the airport I needed to take a Lyft. I was leaving at like 3 in the morning, so that will go under transportation. I'll put that under miscellaneous, but I'm hoping that I won't go above my $125 for the month. We'll see though. My PSE came out, my electricity, which is up a little bit further. Let's see, electricity, oh good. So I always budget $40. Sometimes when I get the email telling me how much it will be, I'll adjust that in my budget, but I didn't do that this month, so I'll have a little bit of overage, which is great. My rent I sent out. Still hoping to find a housemate for early January, so that could go down. That would probably just go into January's budget as a reimbursement at that point. Let's see. When I was doing that sale, it was at a brewery, and I did need to buy lunch. I guess I didn't plan ahead very well, which is why I knew to plan ahead for the airport. So I put that into restaurants, and let's see, I have a couple of donations that I made from artwork that I sold. So this isn't money that I'm exactly making in salary, but it's like I've sold some work and then I automatically donate it. So I'm going to go down to my intersectional feminism section. So to access see here. To Access Reproductive Care, I donated $45. I'll put that under the 10,691. That's the name of the project, 10,690 Wildflowers. And then to YMCA, I donate to the YWCA, which is a really amazing empowerment program for women and girls, and also they do a lot of racial justice work as well. I sold 2 cups and I donated that. I'm going to include that under 10,690 Wildflowers. I'm going to work on this section for the new year, for my new budget, so that it's easier to place things. All right, so then let me go up here, and I did buy my Secret Santa, my family Secret Santa gifts from Amazon. I got some gas, and I'm doing okay. I have another gas transaction that I will have on the following week because I'm renting a car here. Let's see. I've got my Hulu for $8.69 under entertainment. My internet, it's usual $79.95. Actually, I think that I think that internet is $79.95, but it's $79. I think that it's $79.99, but it's actually $79.95. So that's good to know for the future. I'll adjust that moving forward. Internet. Okay, so what I decided to do, since I'd have so many travel transactions, is to just go ahead, and I had $80 remaining in personal money. I know that's not exactly accurate because I I'm over a little bit in these other categories, but I just took $80 cash, and I've been using that for everything, which has been great. But right before I left town, I did have lunch with my boss, and I paid for my lunch, so that's going to go under restaurants, which I'm a bit over. And last but not least, I did have one last therapy session for the year. That's going to go under medical and health. All right, so I feel like one of my therapies for this month might be missing right here. I see that I've got 30 remaining, and that shouldn't be, so I'll need to just go back and check that. All right, so I will be back for one more weekly check-in, and I think I'm going to do something a little different this month. I'm going to do my I'm going to go ahead and keep notes on what I had planned to spend. I'll go ahead and reconcile my budget on my own, and then I'll record just going through and sort of reviewing what I did well on, what I missed, that kind of thing. I've seen a few different types of reconciliation videos, and so I'm trying a few different things. All right, well, have a great week. I hope that whatever you're doing for this last week of the year, it's super fun and exciting, and a happy new year. Till I see you again. Thank you.